can't get rid of the shiny bit.
Do you have a monkey in your pants?
Right guys, something I've been thinking about a bit recently, or maybe it's always in my mind because it's sometimes how much money some of this stuff costs. And the question is, when are games too expensive, if that makes sense? When are retro games too expensive for you? What is your upper limit, or what would you not go to, or what do you maybe think is ridiculous for a game that you're after? What will you not go to, if that makes sense? The reason, because obviously there's a lot of money sitting there, and this isn't about, oh, there's a lot of money sitting there, or anything like that, but it got me thinking. Like, for example, do you know what I mean? If you can see it, minus the glare, a lot of money. A lot of money. A lot of money. Glare, a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? And it was, I suppose what got me thinking, apart from other things, is you may or may not be aware that I recently obviously picked up a nice Neo Geo CD controller. I didn't a Neo Geo CD. Do you know what I mean? A couple of nice games for it, but I was wanting some more games for it, and I was having a look online, and there was Metal Slug. Quite expensive. You're talking £100-ish or thereabout. Neo Turf Masters, I think it is, about £100-ish or thereabout as well for a CD game. And in the past, I had to a certain degree, I've not chucked money because I wanted these games, but do you know what I mean? Spent a lot of money on some of these games. Do you know what I mean? A lot of money on that as well. And for some reason, I'm finding myself, it's not because of financial constraints, limits, or budgets, or, do you know what I mean? No financial reasons on my part why I wouldn't want to spend that much money on a game, or no financial pressures or anything, but I was looking at Metal Slug. Regardless, I know you can get them on collections for PS2s or emulators, but ignore that, right? It's not the same. But Neo Turf Masters and Metal Slug for the Neo Geo CD, and they're about £100, and for some reason I'm struggling to spend that much money on a game, if that makes sense, whereas in the past it's maybe not bothered me. And I don't know what's changed, but I'm kind of reluctant to a certain degree. I probably will, but I'm kind of reluctant to. But it got me thinking, obviously some of these games they creep up in price. Hopefully the bubble will pop and they'll all be like $2 each or something. But what's the upper limit for you? Are you the type of person that will only pick up games from Gumtree, Facebook selling pages, or car boot sales ridiculously cheap? Or if you see a game, will you just get it if you want it, regardless if it's £100, £150, £200 more? Do you know what I mean? Some of these games can get really, really expensive. It's not a case of I wanted these games, but I don't really want Metal Slug or Neo Turf Masters, and that's not what I do. But I'm just having an inner turmoil to outlay that sort of money on it, and I don't know why. This is going a bit off on a waffle. But what's too much for you, if that makes sense? I know, for example, Interghost was recently saying he's no longer collecting for Nintendo machines because obviously Nintendo, NES, NES, particularly Super Nintendo, the games are skyrocketing in price, and putting them out of range of some people's ability to collect for them, because some of the games are really, really expensive. So a quick video of this, but what is too expensive for you when it comes to buying retro video games? Will you go high? Will you always, have you got a budget that you'll stick to? And if a game is over that budget, for example, will you just emulate it? Will you just play the game? And then that comes into the whole collector gamer debate and all that malarkey. Inner turmoil in my head. I want these games, but they're a lot of money. But you see, like, you could spend money on 2 games and that could be a Wii U. Like be half an Xbox One, for example. It could be whatever it could be. Curious though, how much is too much for a game, for a retro game for you? What's your upper limit? And also, what's maybe as well another question, what's the most money you've spent on a game? Another curious one. But anyway guys, very quick random bollocks video for me. As always, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you next time.
Do you have a monkey in your pants?